Mary, all week we've been telling you about red flags involving this shooter. And now some of his family members say he'd had unspecified mental health issues and they regret not getting him help before this happened. Mass shooting suspect Radee Prince's sisters say they feared him, and he had untreated mental health problems for years before opening fire on his co-workers in Harford County Wednesday. His half-sister Melody Starling told Delaware's News Journal he's a psychopath. If you said the wrong thing to him or you said good morning the wrong way to him, he flipped. She said, I want society. I want everybody to take this as a lesson learned. If you have a family member and they have a mental illness, they have issues. You need to get them help. Stop brushing it under the carpet. Another sister, Dawn Donegal, said he's been a time bomb waiting to go off. He had a good job. He learned how to cut marble, but it seems the demons just kept following him. They said Jason Ball, the used car dealer Prince shot in the head after opening fire in Maryland, was like family to them, and that Prince attacked him at their father's funeral last year. Ball's soon-to-be mother-in-law spoke after that shooting.
My daughter called me. She was hysterical, crying, saying that Jason had got shot. And I had her baby, I had my grandson at the time, and I dropped him off somewhere, and then I went up to the hospital. He told the cop to tell my daughter that he loved her.
Prince remains held in Delaware, where a van transported him to court yesterday. A judge then set a $2 million cash bail. He shot Jason Ball at a used car dealership there immediately after the Maryland massacre. Prince will soon be brought back to Maryland, which has a detainer, preventing his release even if he can come up with the money to make bail. And we spoke to the state's attorney today, and he says that extradition process is starting. He hopes to have him back here as soon as possible. Live in Harford County, Mike Helgren, WJZ.
All right, Mike, thank you. Now let's go to Rick Ritter with more on the tribute paid today to the victims. Rick?
Well, Jess, some of these employees were forced to relive the horrifying moments as they made their way back inside their workplace for the first time since the shooting. Some telling me it is still hard to believe. An afternoon of tears and hugs outside Advanced Granite Solutions as employees made their way back inside the workplace for the first time since 3 of their co-workers were gunned down. One of those killed in Radee Prince's rampage was Enis Mervoljak, whose wife arrived from Bosnia late Thursday night.
It's very hard. She found out she was back in Bosnia, so she came back last night. So it's just tough.
Enis's friends remember him as outgoing and someone who would give the shirt off his back.
A laughable guy with a smile on his face always, never angry.
Also killed Bayer Sakan Tudev, who commuted from Virginia to Edgewood just to put food on the table.
The best dad and the best husband. The most humble person.
His daughter acknowledging that her father often complained about Prince.
He would come home and mention that, you know, he had a rough day at work with this person.
Employees with the business were too shaken up to go on camera Friday, still rattled by the horrifying ordeal. The manager tells WJZ, quote, "It's just too hard right now. I can barely speak." A small memorial continues to grow outside of Advanced Granite Solutions here tonight. One of the cards reads, "Stay Edgewood strong. God will guide us through this sadness." Jess.